So our electricity bills have been rising for a while. They were rising and they were continuing to rise, and it did not seem like that was going to change in the near future. So we decided that maybe going solar was one way to sort of reduce these monthly bills. Like a lot of people in 2025, we were in a hurry. Time was definitely of the essence, so we started looking pretty quickly in the middle of the year. We spoke to several contractors. Most were decent, but we did have a list of non-negotiables. We wanted clear, transparent communication. We wanted good hardware. We absolutely did not want to deal with pushy sales tactics. And probably most important, we wanted to tie all of that together at a good price. Of all the contractors we met, some met some of these criteria, but GoalPath met all of them. Starting with the responsiveness, that was great. Jake was always willing to respond to us, email, phone calls, text messages, whatever worked. One thing that we certainly appreciated was that we did not have to waste time scheduling in-person meetings, and nearly all interaction was online. This sort of made sure that we were moving very quickly and there were no bottlenecks to decision making. It was efficient. There was no beating around the bush when it came to communication, and usually if Jake did not know the answer to something that we asked, he would actually admit it and then he would go out and look for the answer. That was surprisingly rare, because with some other contractors, we saw them just coming up with completely nonsense answers on the fly, and they were just trying to come up with roundabout ways to satisfy our curiosity. Jake and GoalPath Solar did not do that, and we appreciated that immensely. The hardware that they offered was a big win. GoalPath offered us REC panels, which are better panels, and the price that they offered them to us was a better price than most other contractors. So we were getting a better kit, better hardware at a cheaper price. And once we signed, things went absurdly smoothly. There were regular updates. We had a roadmap of exactly when what would happen, so there were no surprises. They handled everything with the city, they handled the plans, the permits, and we just sorted the finer details over emails as and when they arose. The installation itself was pretty quick. We honestly thought with 40 panels it might take maybe 2 or 3 days, but nope, the crew came in and within like a day the whole thing was installed. And when there were things that needed to be addressed, like with the inspections, for example, the crew came by and fixed things very quickly, and they made sure that we got our permission to operate really, really fast within the timeline that was relevant to us. So where does that leave us? Entirely satisfied, I would say. If someone came and asked me, hey, who would you recommend for your solar jobs? And I would recommend GoalPath Solar without hesitation. They get full 5 stars from me.